did I grow up according to plan? And do you think I'm wasting my time doing things I want to do? But it hurts when you disapprove all along. And now I try hard to make it. I just want to make you proud. I'm never gonna be good enough for you. Can't pretend that I'm alright. And you can't change me, 'cause we lost it all. Nothing lasts forever. I'm sorry, I can't be perfect. Now it's just too late, and we can't go.
He promised to feature me more this season.
Well, he should. You've been there long enough. And you're the most dedicated dancer in the company. Isn't it? It's all this pressure. I knew it'd be too much. I knew it.
Ow, what's she doing here? He made me your alternate.
The only person standing in your way is you.
Nothing lasts forever. I'm sorry, I can't be perfect. Now it's just too late, and we can't go back. I'm sorry, I can't be perfect. Try not to think about the pain I feel inside. Did you know you used to be my hero? All the days you spent with me now seem so far away, and it feels like you don't care anymore. And now I try hard to make it. I just wanna make you proud. I'm never gonna be good enough for you. I can't stand another fight, and nothing's alright.
According to Burns, and this definition is one that he came up with about 30 years ago in an article that's now a sort of a classic article from Psychology Today. According to, sorry, this keeps going on its own. According to David Burns, a perfectionist is someone whose standards are high beyond reach or reason, and who strains compulsively and unremittingly toward impossible goals, and who measures their own worth entirely in terms of productivity and accomplishment. So you can imagine, in this case, perfectionism is a problem. First of all, the person is setting high standards, which is not in itself a problem, but the standards are impossibly high. They're standards that the person can't possibly meet. Second, the person is measuring their entire self-worth in terms of whether they meet these standards that they can't possibly meet. So you can imagine if that's the case, you're going to feel depressed, you're going to feel anxious. The perfectionism is going to be a problem for you. And this is the perfectionism that I've focused on in my own practice and in my own writings on perfectionism. So one of the questions that I encourage my own clients and patients and people that I work with to ask themselves is whether their perfectionism is a problem, first of all, and in what areas is perfectionism a problem. So these are questions that I encourage people to ask themselves. So are my standards higher than those of other people? Am I able to meet my standards? Do I get upset if I don't meet my standards or if other people don't meet my standards? Perfectionism can be aimed at oneself or it can be aimed at other people. You can have unreasonably high standards for others. Do my standards help me to achieve my goals or do they get in the way? What would be the costs and benefits of changing my standards? If people discover that their standards, first of all, are impossibly high and that they are causing problems for them, those may be standards that they want to change. There may be other standards, though, that they don't want to change, standards that they're happy with. What we've found over the years through some of our research, but also research in labs across the world, is that perfectionism is associated with a number of psychological problems. So we see a lot of perfectionism in people who are very socially anxious or shy. So you can imagine if you are terrified of making a bad impression on others, you might be very perfectionistic around how you come across in front of other people. You might not be perfectionistic at home, but in social situations you might be.
Lost it all, and nothing lasts forever. I'm sorry, I can't be perfect. Now it's just too late, and we can't go